hero was always the sunny, righteous CEO, while the villain was dark, shadowy, and ruthless. So, when the world needed dirty work done, the first person the heroine thought of was always the one with blood on his hands, Declan. I glanced back at him, standing on the landing of the stairs. He was just standing there, his expression unreadable, still holding the slipper I had just kicked off. A sudden wave of anger washed over me. "You're not going." Chloe bit her lip, her tears threatening to fall. "If Avery says no, then I guess that's it." She turned, the hem of her dress creating a pitiful arc. Just as she was about to leave, Declan spoke. "Wait." I watched as he knelt down, gently put the slipper back on my foot, and even adjusted its position. And then, that bastard actually stood up and followed Chloe out the door. "Declan!" I threw my other slipper at the back of his head. "If you go, don't come back." The slipper hit its mark with a satisfying thwack. He paused for a second, didn't turn around, just rubbed the spot where he'd been hit and kept walking. I was so mad I almost threw the other one. At 3 in the morning, I checked my phone for the 28th time. The screen was still black. Suddenly, the system beeped. "Warning, villain's darkness value has increased by 12%. Current value, 97%. "What?" I shot up, nearly throwing out my back. "I've been sitting on his eggs like a mother hen, working my ass off to get rid of 15% of his darkness, and he goes out with the heroine for one night and gains 12 points back," the system added quietly. To be precise, it was 4 hours and 38 minutes. "What? Did Chloe use him as ransom for the kidnappers?" I stroked my stomach, a cold smile on my face. A car engine rumbled outside. I rushed to the window and saw Declan's Maybach pulling into the courtyard, its headlights cutting 2 hazy beams through the rain. What made me even angrier was that when he got out, he was carrying something. The box clearly had the logo of the Sea's Pearl on it, that ridiculously expensive seafood restaurant that Chloe loved. "Very good," I gritted out to the system. "Get me the false miscarriage prop, now." The system's code nearly scrambled in panic. "Host, calm down. Merman cubs are very resilient. That prop costs 5,000 points. Do I look like I care about points?" The reason I was slacking off in this world was because the points I'd earned from previous missions were more than enough for me to retire. When Declan gently pushed open the bedroom door, he found me curled up on the bed, my face pale, clutching my stomach. "Avery?" The food container in his hand clattered to the floor, salmon sashimi scattering everywhere. I weakly looked up and saw a clear handprint on his left cheek. Declan's hands trembled as he scooped me up. The car sped through the streets straight to the hospital. I lay on the hospital bed, deliberately turning my back to him, listening to his ragged breathing as he spoke with the doctor. "Signs of a threatened miscarriage. She needs absolute bed rest," the doctor said sternly. "And most importantly, she needs to remain calm." Declan's voice was hoarse. "She and the baby, they're stable for now, but any more stress and it's hard to say. Young master, a human body is not ideal for carrying merman offspring. The first 3 months are especially dangerous. If this continues, I'm afraid the child..." The sound of the hospital room door closing, then a dull thud like knees hitting the floor hard.